Welcome to Roadmap to 1 Million. My name is Stacy Zeal, and if you're looking to make more money, gain your time back, and rapidly grow your visibility so that you can impact way more people with your brilliance, you're in the right place. This podcast is your one-stop shop for turning your online business dreams into a reality. My main goal is to give women entrepreneurs just like you the marketing strategies, guidance, and expert insights you need to hit that $1 million milestone and beyond. Whether you're a coach, a consultant, or an online brand that wants to make a big impact, Roadmap to 1 Million gives you the actionable strategies and inspiration you need so that you can implement right away, no fluff, no fuss. So, CEO, are you ready to buckle up and accelerate your growth? Be sure to follow the show and let's dive in. Get ready to uncover your roadmap to 1 million. Welcome to the Roadmap to 1 Million podcast. My name is Stacy and I am your host, and I am excited for you to be here today. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome to the show. This is a podcast that is really going to help you to take what you're already doing to the next level so that you can build a business that allows you to live the life you desire. I give you the marketing strategies, the systems, the support, all the things you need to scale. So make sure you are following the show. If I'm welcoming you back, you have been here for a while. Thank you so much for coming back to a new episode today. Make sure that you share this with a friend. Or leave a review if you haven't given us a review. Please make sure that you do that. It helps us to grow the show and so that we can impact a lot more people. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about 3 reasons that your sales aren't growing despite having a good marketing team. So if you have marketing support, whether that's an agency, an internal team, or something like that, and you feel like your sales aren't growing fast enough or they're not growing really at all, I'm going to talk to you about a few reasons that may be happening, and I'm going to tell you what to do about it. So most people or most experts or gurus out there will tell you to hire a team or hire an agency and all of your marketing problems will go away. But then you hire an agency or you hire a marketing team and your marketing doesn't sound like you, it doesn't translate to sales, or even worse, you end up getting burned by a bad agency or bad employee. And so when we hire marketing support, you're expecting them to free up all your time. And so that you can focus on CEO things, but you still end up rewriting social posts, emails get missed, growth is slow. If that sounds like you, definitely make sure that you send me a DM on Instagram and let me know if that sounds like where you're at. And so here are 3 reasons that that's happening. I'm going to walk you through the 3 reasons that is happening. Reason number 1 is that your marketing team or your agencies are focused on tactics and not strategy. So there's a difference between a marketing tactic and a marketing strategy. A tactic is like Facebook or LinkedIn or blogging. A strategy encompasses all that we're doing and ensures that every marketing tactic ties back to your business goals and gets measurable results. So the strategy is what's helping to move the ship forward. It's like the roadmap that we are following so that we can make sure that the ship gets to its destination. But the tactics are the way that we're getting there. Like, are we going on Carnival? Are we going to Royal Caribbean? Right? Like, that is what the difference between a tactic and a strategy. And if you're too focused on tactics or you're not focused on the right strategies for your business, that's why your team is stuck. So they're trying to make Instagram work for you they're trying to focus on making sure that they're posting the best reels or using trending audio and all that kind of stuff. And that's important, right? It's important to make sure that that we're visible if we on Instagram. But what's also important is making sure that Instagram is actually contributing to our bottom line. So is Instagram driving leads? Is Instagram driving sales? Are we using it to nurture our people? What are we using it for? And that will help your team. That impacts your team, and that your team will be able to say, like, oh, if we're using Instagram to drive leads, that's going to impact what they're doing on those channels. Makes sense. Okay. Reason number 2 that you may feel stuck or your sales feel like they're not growing as quickly when you have even if you have a good marketing team, is that you don't have the right systems in place to remove yourself from the day-to-day. So when I was working at Zappos, Tony Shea was the CEO, and he didn't have to approve ads before they went out. Even the director of marketing didn't have to approve ads before they went out. 7-figure brands, 8-figure brands, they have systems in place to ensure that campaigns get executed consistently without the CEO having to touch everything. There are definitely steps to remove yourself from the day-to-day, right? And the first step I want you to take is to document what you do in an SOP. An SOP stands for a standard operating procedure. So before working with me, one of my one-on-one marketing consulting clients, they were struggling to bring marketing campaign ideas to life consistently, despite having a team. But when we started working together, in order to get consistent, we outlined marketing processes, we documented SOPs, we made sure that we were using the right tools, we had the right systems built out, so that way campaigns can get out consistently. And they've been able to send a monthly newsletter every month because we created these systems. It wasn't about changing personnel. It wasn't about saying like, oh, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. The team just lacked the structure that they needed and the tools that they needed to facilitate consistency. So you just need to make sure that you are creating processes for how your marketing goes out. You're creating guidelines for how things are to be said in your marketing, so that you don't have to write every post. You don't have to approve everything. You don't become the bottleneck. And your team can also make sure that when we have campaign ideas, they actually get brought to life and they actually get executed. They know we have a campaign idea. What do we do next? How do we make sure that this gets brought to life rather than this just being an idea that someone had that we don't take, that we just end up not taking action on because we're busy with other things, right? So that's reason 2. Leading your marketing as the CEO can be time consuming and draining, which leads to inconsistent marketing and slow growth. If you're looking to supercharge your sales, gain your precious CEO time back, and increase your impact, our Fractional Chief Marketing Officer service at Stacy Zeal & Co. is your secret weapon. Picture this. No more missed deadlines, no more unfinished campaigns, no more jumping from tactic to tactic. You can absolutely achieve all of that without pouring more of your time into marketing, even if you have a small and inexperienced team. Want to know how? Head over to stacyzeal.co/CMO right now to watch our free video. We'll show you the exact strategies and tactics that have helped countless online service providers, coaches, and consultants just like you skyrocket their sales with their existing team. Don't miss out on this opportunity to transform your business. Visit stacyzeal.co/CMO today to watch the video and get ready to make more money, gain your time back, and increase your impact. All right, let's jump back into the episode. Reason number 3 is that you don't have time to lead them to victory. A good marketing team is a mix of execution and strategy. So you need someone to execute the marketing, and that should be your first marketing hire, by the way. If you are thinking about whether, hiring a marketing team, make sure you go back to episode 6, because that's where we're talking about hiring a marketing team. But the person who executes the marketing, that's the person that's posting the reels. That's the person that's sending the emails. They're creating the Canva graphics. They're posting the blog posts, etc. That is what the execution person is doing. The strategist is making sure that everything that we're doing is tying back to revenue and leads and sales in our business. So after you hire your first marketing team member, whether that's an agency or it's internal, typically the CEO still has to be the strategist. So that's probably the seat that you're sitting in now, in that you are still having to lead the marketing strategy, the marketing meetings, because you have a team of executors. Whether you have one person, you have 2 or 3 other people, they're executing the marketing. They're bringing things to life. Your team is great at making reels, building emails, making updates to your website, but somebody has to ensure that all of the things that they're working on, that the tactics that they're doing are actually contributing to your bottom line and not just keeping people busy. So instead of being the head of your marketing, instead of trying to be the CEO and the CMO, you need to hire a fractional chief marketing officer who has the marketing expertise your team needs to be successful. And when you hire a CMO, when you hire a fractional CMO, I should say, because it's like having a part-time marketing executive on your team, it allows you to step back from your marketing and focus on CEO tasks, like building those relationships, doing those collabs, serving your clients, or taking a much needed nap instead of approving every social media post and attending every marketing meeting. When you have a fractional CMO, you ensure your team is focused on the right strategies to grow your business. They have the systems that they need to ensure your marketing is consistent, and they have the support they need to grow their skills and make data-driven decisions. So In conclusion, the 3 reasons that your sales aren't growing despite having a good team, a team of hungry people, is that reason 1 is that they're focused on tactics and not strategy. Reason number 2 is that you don't have the right you don't have the right systems, to remove yourself from the day to day. And reason number 3, you don't have the time to lead them to victory. So when you work with us, Stacey Zeal & Co., as your fractional chief marketing officers, you get access to marketing experts who will show you how to streamline your marketing to grow your sales, who will ensure that your team is set up for success with the right systems and processes and leadership, and will help you to identify opportunities of growth by focusing on the right strategies for your specific goals. So if you're curious about how hiring a CMO will help you to grow your sales, gain that precious CEO time back, and increase your impact without spending more time on marketing, even if you have a small, inexperienced team, go to staceyzeal.co/CMO to watch our video and book a sales call with our team so we can talk about it. All right, so that's what I have for y'all today. Make sure that you are following the show because we have awesome episodes come out every Tuesday. And make sure that if you are find something that sticks out to you, that you enjoy, leave us a review. Let us know what you think about the episode. Tell me what your key takeaways were, and I would love to read it. And I definitely can't wait to welcome you back to the next episode next week. OMG, that episode was packed with gems. Are you ready for more? Head over to staceyzeal.co/podcast to get the show notes and to sign up to get our top 5 podcast episodes to help you streamline your marketing so you can make this your $1 million year. Head over to staceyzeal.co/podcast.